or elite construction solution provider. Since 2009, we've gained a trusted reputation for our out-of-the-box approaches, down-to-earth advice, professional communication, and personal service. Across the country, Rayco Builders has helped farmers, commercial, retail, and industrial businesses expand their facilities with budget-focused facilities that exceed expectations. Whether you need a brand new space or want to grow your existing operations, rest assured we have the experience and team to get your project done right. Rayco approaches each project with commitment, authenticity, innovation, and integrity. Rayco Builders is proud to present the 2023 Elite Team Penning Finals, so visit raycobuilders.com/teampenning to see our projects and learn how to partner with us on your next build.
Hello, I am Tom Jurgens, president of Rayco Builders in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're in the business of providing general contracting and design-build services for growing and expanding businesses. From 100,000 square foot expansions to beautiful retail storefronts and unique agricultural manufacturing builds, we have the track record and the know-how to tackle your business's growth and needs. With concrete, in-house design services, pre-engineered steel, and more, our experienced team takes on each project as it were their own. Contact us today to learn how we can partner on your growth and success.
Do you want the world of rodeo in the palm of your hand? Pull out your phones and point it at the screen now to download the Cowboy Channel Plus app. There is so much free content. You get all the latest news, highlights, standings, schedules, day sheets, and more. Follow the sport of rodeo like never before. Download the app and get breaking news, alerts, early access to tickets, and more sent straight to your phone for free. If it's happening in Western sports, it's happening on Cowboy Channel Plus.
Hey, Britt. We're just moments away from getting things started here with round number 1. We'll get our cattle teed up and ready to go. Team 1 will be Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, Cody Ward. On deck is Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Cash Van Tassel. And in the hole is Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw. Again, thank you so much to all of our sponsors right here. The 4 teams highlighted throughout the weekend. Apex Next Evolution. Right down here, make sure to get yourself some here today. It's going to be hot out. You're going to want to be hydrated. Make sure to get you some Apex, as well as Todd J. Saddlery, one of the great promoters and sponsors of all the team pinning and ranch sorting. Blazing Boss, folks, if you're looking for a fantastic sire with a proven track record, Blazing Boss, make sure to get with the great folks from Blazing Boss. As well as Southern Tire Mart. Thank you to Southern Tire Mart. Folks, they do bring people on site. So if you need a tire change, do you need an oil change, they will come to us right here at the Golden Spike. You don't have to go anywhere. Your truck, your RV, your trailer can stay right where it's at, and they will come to us all weekend long. So if you're looking to get something done on your vehicle, no need to go anywhere. They'll come to us all weekend long. Just give Southern Tire Mart a call here in Ogden. Today is brought to you by Southern Tire Mart. So this first open of the day is brought to you by Southern Tire Mart of Ogden. And they will have our rodeo here tonight. And our 4 teams will be making their way back down to Salt Lake City. Hey, Joel, can you give us wave real fast? The camera crew's right here. So there's your guy. So they'll be on the first team out. Joel Lesh, Cody Ward, and Callie Brookshire. All right, the cattle are making their way in. So, folks, as soon as we get the cattle kind of set up in that holding pen, we will have a quick opening ceremony, and then we'll get started with round 1. here with our open no handicap. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome here to day number 2 of your Days of 47 Rodeo, the Utah Team Pinning Cup. As we get things set and ready to roll, our open no handicap, again, is set up for another fantastic opportunity to highlight our sport on the biggest stage in rodeo. Later tonight, the Days of 47 Rodeo, the top 4 teams of this first class will have an opportunity to come down and compete in front of thousands of people in the stadium, as well as tens of thousands live on Cowboy Channel. So remember, folks, not only that, but our Pro-Am Nov, those folks will be the top 4, will make their way into the bracket, and they have an opportunity to be in the rodeo and compete for that $7,500 bonus on Tuesday night. And just a quick reminder while I have your attention, remember the format in the rodeo is slightly different than our day-to-day. So we will run all 3 rounds. The top 4 will solidify the 4 going to the rodeo, but then it is a clean slate when you go to the rodeo. But we will know what team you're on, what order you go into the arena. All that has already been solidified depending on where you place here in the open no handicap. So before we get things started, I want to take a quick moment. If you could please remove cover as we look to bless this arena here today. Lord, as we come to you here on just a beautiful day here in Utah, so thankful and grateful for the opportunities that you have given us, not only throughout our lifetime, but the opportunity, Lord, to highlight so many great people with inside the team pinning ranch sorting world, these incredible animal athletes, and just the opportunity to work with more people and to grow this sport that we love and that you have given us the opportunity to cherish on a daily basis. So if you could look after each and every one of these riders, Lord, every one of these horses, the cattle, and all the folks here in the back pins that are working so hard to keep things moving, we will be greatly appreciated. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now, folks, if you could look up here to the announcer stand with our 50 stars and 13 stripes, our beautiful flag, and our national anthem. All right, fantastic way to start off a Saturday morning right here in Ogden, Utah. Round number 1 of our Open No Handicap is about to be underway. Team number 1 is Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, Cody Ward. Team 2, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Cash Van Tassel. Team 3, Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw will be our first 3 teams to get us started. right, give us a moment. Just getting a few things with the cattle worked out, and we'll get started. As we're just a little bit away from getting things started here with team number 1. Just a reminder, folks, Southern Tire Mart. Southern Tire Mart will come to us out here, so a fantastic opportunity to get an oil change, to get a tire change, to get some sort of service done. They will come to us out here at the Golden Spike. No need for you to go anywhere. So make sure to call Southern Tire Mart over the next few days and get some work done on your truck, trailer, RV, or more. I hear you. I think we're just about there. Thanks, everybody. All right, I think we're just about there. Sorry for the delay, folks. We are getting things rolling now. We're going to pick up the pace and really roll. Right here at the Open, no handicap. We have got 25 total teams. The top 13 will be coming back to round number 2, and then we'll have our top 10 to solidify our top 4 to go to the rodeo. Team number 1 is going to be Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, Cody Ward. Team 2, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Cash Van Tassel. Team 3, Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw. Right now, getting this herd settled, working the cattle. First time entering this arena here this morning, so I want to make sure they get the gist, understand what we're doing. All right, so here with 25 total teams, I'm going to change after 9 on this first herd, and then 8s the rest of the way through. One herd on 9, the rest on 8s. All right, looks like we're teed up, ready to go. Team 1, Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, Cody Ward. Flags up. 3, cattle number 3. On deck will be Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Cash Van Tassel in the hole, Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw. We are underway here with your Southern Tire Mart Open Handicap. Looking for big things right here. We're going to have another fantastic set of 4 teams making their way down to Salt Lake for the rodeo, and this is 3 of the very best in the entire world right here going to work. Callie Brookshire looking for that third and final cow. This was just a clinic on how you team pin, folks. We're headed to pin right off the bat. Go ahead, go on with it. We are rolling. And got it. Got to go to the backup clock. Kristen, what'd you have? All right, going to be a 40-63, 40-63. Takes us down now to Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Cash Van Tassel. Remember, changing cattle after 9. Changing cattle after 9. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. On deck will be Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw. In the hole, Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews. We're coming your way. Bringing back our top 13 here, the Southern Tire Mart Open No Handicap. And unfortunately, the 8 cow is going to sneak by him. Going to be a no time for team number 2. That'll bring us down now. Welcome into the arena. This is going to be Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw be next to go. All right, team number 3, Matt, Nikki, Rob, flags up. 4, cattle number 4. On deck will be team 4, Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews. In the hole, team 5, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Skanga. Look at the double down here along the wall. Works it out perfectly. Come on, team. We're headed to the pin, looking to get our second. And final team on the board. Got it. How about a 31-72? 31-72. There's your new number one team. It is going to be Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw, 31-72 to get things rolling as we're going to go down now to team number 4. This is going to be Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews, Canada, and Arkansas getting ready to go to work. Now we got a 31-72 at the top of the leaderboard, a 40-63 in second. Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. On deck, team number 5, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Tate Skangan. The whole team number 6, Joel Lesh, Callie Brookshire, Ryan Smith. Thank you again to Todd J. Saddlery. Todd J. Saddlery bringing us Monday night. Make sure if you're getting yourself a saddle, there's no other option than Todd J's. Now we're talking. Remember, the top 13 of the 25 in round number 1 are coming back. Got it going. There it is, 37-78. We're going to be a 37-78 here for Tanner Ruby. David Ruby, Buck Matthews going to be looking good as we go down now to team number 5. This is going to take us down to Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Skanga. All right, quick adjustment, folks. We're going to change cattle after 6s. We're going to change cattle after 6s. So sorry for the change, but changing cattle after the 6s. So we've had 4 teams out, changing cattle after the 6s. Cattle crew are changing cattle after 6 teams. All right, team 5, Patrick, Louis, Tate. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. On deck, team number 6, Joel Lesh, Callie Brookshire, Ryan Smith. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team after the cattle change, team number 7, Wade Adams, Cody Ward, Tate Skanga will be the first team to go after the cattle change. A lot on the line right now, folks. Not only added money, a buckle to your champion, an opportunity to showcase the sport of team pinning at the Days of 47 Rodeo is on the line right here. And we've got another one picked up and headed to the pin. Come on. We are rolling downhill in Utah. Let's do it to it right now. Get another one on the board. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, we got a 37-29. 37-29 for team number 5 now. And Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Tate Skanga going to put themselves on the board in the number 2 spot as we go down now to team number 6. This will be Joel Lesh, Callie Brookshire, Ryan Smith next to go. After this team is a cattle change, so cattle crew, after this team is a cattle change. Joel Lesh, Callie Brookshire, Ryan Smith. Joel Lesh right now number 1 in the world at the highest rating, and by a long ways. Here in the United States Team Pinning Association, Callie Brookshire, last year's world champion at every single rating, all the way from 1s to 7s. Big time team right here. Ryan Smith, another one of the great open riders right there in the top. Here we go. Flags up. 2, cattle number 2. After this team is a cattle change. First team after cattle change, team number 7, Wade Adams, Cody Ward, Tate Skanga. Second team out, Louis, Sam, and Rob. We're coming your way. Look at that. Do you watch how Callie pushed the cow and Joel pushed the other one back? That was extremely good work there against the wall right in front of that foul line. Big time pickup right now, and Ryan Smith has got him rolling around the corner, and got it. There it is, a 34-86, 34-86. Cattle change, please, cattle change. There's our first 6 teams out. We are talking right now. We have got 6 teams out, 5 times on the board. None better than a 31-72 from Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw. Your number 1 team so far here in the open, no handicap. So as we get ready to swap out the cattle, and we'll get things started with team number 7 next, and Wade Adams, Cody Ward, and Tate Skanga. Thank you again so much to all of our great partners. We got some fantastic new partners here this weekend, as well as Boar's Head Deli. Make sure if you're looking for any sort of deli meat, make sure to make it Boar's Head. And thank you to Big Sky Ranch Sorting, bringing us our youth here this weekend. So, folks, they got a couple of great shows going on up in Big Sky Country up in Montana. So make sure to get that on your calendar and make your way to Big Sky Ranch Sorting. All right, we're going to move the cattle through again. We're changing cattle on the 6s, so that means the last herd will be on 7. Want to make sure to move through these cattle, get them worked, so we're going to change on the 6s. Wade Adams, Cody Ward, Tate Skanga, Canada, Colorado, Colorado. So Rocky Mountain team right here, getting ready to go after that 3172. As fast as this open no handicap has started, I promise you that we're going to have some times under 30 seconds. We're just getting warmed up right now, so if you're watching team pinning for your first time, maybe your first time watching it at this level, take notes as we get to go into our Pro-Am Nov right after this. Some of these novice riders are going to have the opportunity to ride with some of the very best in the world. There's no better way to learn the sport of team pinning than to be inside the arena with some of these open riders. So after that, though, we'll have our youth. So youth riders start thinking about it. Going to have another fantastic opportunity for the youth. And then our number 6 beginner class will be here later this afternoon as well. Six teams out, 5 times on the board. All right, here they come. Wade Adams, Cody Ward, Tate Skanga. First team to go on this set of cattle. Flags up. 5-5, cattle number 5. Wade Adams, Cody Ward, Tate Skanga up now. On deck, Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw on the hole, Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, Tanner Ruby. We're coming your way. Right here, Tate Skanga's number 1 in the world in the 5s, but going to be a no time. Here for team number 7. That means we're going to go roll on down now to team number 8. Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw. Next to go. Right now, Rob Hanshaw sitting on top of the leaderboard with that number 1 team with a 31-72. Now he is reloaded, looking to do it right here with Louis Sajoni and Samantha Smith. Louis, Sam, Rob. In just a moment. Again, thank you to all of our great partners. Remember to get yourself a brand new saddle pad here with TJ's John 316 saddle pads all weekend long. Great opportunity to get it right here, right now. All right, team, here we go. Flags up. 7-7, cattle number 7. On deck will be team number 9, Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, Tanner Ruby, and the hole is Ryan Smith, Callie Brookshire, and Louis Sajoni. Look at the double right here from your past world champion, Louis Sajoni. Now as Rob Hanshaw hits the herd, we're looking for one more. We got a 31-72 at the top of the leaderboard. If they can work this cow out, we've got a chance to go to the number 1 spot. Rob working the wall, and we're headed to the pin. Go on with it, team. Looking good right here. Not going to go to the top, but looking awfully strong. Got it. How about a 35-03? 35-03. Going to put him in the number 3 spot right now, and we're going to roll on down the line now to team number 9. This is going to take you down to Draper, Utah's Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, and Canada's Tanner Ruby is next to go. So right now we still got that 31-72 for Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw sitting at the top. Right now, Nikki Sajoni looking to find herself at the top of the leaderboard a second time here with Cash and Tanner. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. On deck, team number 10, Ryan Smith, Callie Brookshire, Louis Sajoni. In the hole, team 11, Matt Lane, Joel Lesh, Cash Van Tassel. Nice work in the corner from Tanner and Nikki on the other side. He's got him teed up in a big way. Looking here, we might be looking at a leaderboard change if they could finish. Got it. How about a 31-70? And just like that, we got ourselves a new leader by 2/100ths of a second. It is Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, and Tanner Ruby now in the number 1 spot. Nikki Sajoni sitting number 1 and number 2 at the moment as we roll on down now to team number 10. We're going to take it on down to Texas now. Top to bottom, Ryan Smith, Callie Brookshire, Louis Sajoni next to go. Remember, we're changing cattle after the 6s to get through these herds. Ryan, Callie, Louis. Flags up. Three, kettle number 3. On deck will be team number 11, Matt Lane, Joel Lesh, Cash Van Tassel in the hole. Team 12, Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith. We're coming your way. Oh, the 0 cow is going to run by. I'm going to be a no time. Going to be a no time for team number 10. All right, we're 2 teams away from a cattle change. 2 teams away from a cattle change means that we're on team 11 now. We're going to go down to Matt Lane in Montana, as well as Joel Lesh and Cash Van Tassel next to go. Matt Lane sitting in the number 2 spot right now. One moment. Let me get the computer adjusted. 1 second. All right, sorry for the delay. We're good to go. Flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. On deck will be team 12, Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, and then we'll have a cattle change. First team after the cattle change, team 13, Cody Ward, and going to be a no time, going to be a no time. All right, team number 12 now. Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith. Nikki Sajoni right now has been the hot hand out so far, sitting number 1 and number 2. Getting ready to do it right here. Sajoni, Smith, next to go. All right, flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. So after this team is a cattle change. And going to be a no time. Here for team number 12. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. So right now, after 2 herds, we've got the number 1 team at a 31-70. Cash, Nikki, Tanner. Team number 2, 31-72. Right behind him is Matt Lane, Nikki Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw. That's 1 and 2 at the moment. Here in our open no handicap. So while we're going through the cattle change, just a reminder, folks, the format is a little different into this rodeo. We run all the way through all 3 rounds just like normal, have our top 10, but the top 4 then solidify what team they're on, what order they go into the arena, and it is a clean slate for our top 4 placings after the competition in the rodeo. Buckles in this class, $1,000 added in each one of these, most of the classes, almost all of it evenly. Big time opportunity for our sport. Going to be a fantastic weekend, and we're just getting warmed up. This has been awfully good here this morning, here in our Open No Handicap. Cody Ward, Callie Brookshire, Tanner Ruby. Right here, these three folks right here, these three young adults have grown up together from three different locations in North America, from Calgary to Denver to Houston. Callie, Tanner, and Cody have grown up with inside this sport and have now become three of the very best riders in the entire world. Looking for a great opportunity to highlight these three and their relationship and how they have grown up in the sport of team pinning and become some of the very best riders in the world. This is Cody Ward from Colorado, Callie Brookshire from Texas, and Tanner Ruby from Canada. Cattle crew, we need a bait herd to be moved up, please. Cattle crew, can we move up one of the herds to be a bait herd? We need a herd to be moved up, please. Out there to get things going here with team number 13. So we're basically halfway through. We have got 7 runs on the board, bringing back our top 13 into round number 2. None have been better so far than Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, and Tanner Ruby. Right now, we're getting ready to get started with Cody Ward, Callie Brookshire, Tanner Ruby. All right, we're set, ready to go. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. On deck will be team number 14, Cash Van Tassel, Buck Matthews, Tate Skanga in the hold. Team 15, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, Joel Lesh. We're coming your way. And the 0 cow is going to sneak by. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Team number 14 now. Takes us down to Cash Van Tassel, Buck Matthews, Tate Skanga. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. On deck, team number 15, Louie, Ryan, and Joel, and the whole team 16, David, Cody, and Tanner. We're coming your way. Oh, going to sneak bomb. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Things have gotten a little bit tighter, a little bit tougher all of a sudden, and we're going to change that right here with this team. We're going to go down now to team number 15, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, Joel Lesh. Looking to get our 8th qualified run on the board here in round number 1 of our open no handicap. Folks, make sure to get down, say hello to Stacy down here. Got all kinds of great stuff for sale. Make sure to come down, say hello to Stacy Howard and Robin. Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, Joel Lesh, next to go. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. On deck, Team 16, David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby in the hole. Team 17, Buck Matthews, Nikki Sajoni, and Tate Skanga. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. Here they come. Going to put themselves right in the mix, and we got ourselves another one, 31-33. 31-33. I told you we're going to change our luck around right there with that team. There's your new number 1. It's Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, and Joel Lesh. Big time run. Going to put him in the number 1 spot right now with a 31-33 as we roll on down now to team number 16. David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby next to go. Flat. Check that. All right, flags up. 8, kettle number 8. On deck, team member 17, Buck Matthews, Nikki Sajoni, Tate Skanga in the hole. Team member 18, Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, and Ryan Smith. There we go. A 34-95, 34-95. That'll take us down now to team number 17, Buck Matthews, Nikki Sajoni, Tate Skanga. And the whole team number 18, Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, Ryan Smith, and then we'll have our cattle change. We're 2 teams away from a cattle change. We got 9 on the board now. We're about to have ourselves a cutoff. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. Unfortunately, going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Takes us down now to team number 18. After this team will be a cattle change. This is going to be Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, and Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith on that number 1 team so far with a 31-33. We're 1 qualified run away from having a cutoff. Our top, excuse me, not 4 teams away from having a cutoff. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself. 9 qualified runs on the board, looking to fill out our top 13. Flags up. 0, cattle number 0. There we go, 41.94. Going to be a 41.94. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. All right, we're down to our final set in round number 1. So after the cattle change, we got one more herd to go, and we will figure out our top 13 that's coming back to round number 2. We now have 10 on the board, so we're 3 teams away from a cutoff. And right now, getting things started will be Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, and Buck Matthews will be our first team to go after the cattle change. Again, thank you to our partners, Southern Tire Mart, right here, bringing us the open, no handicap. Thank you to Southern Tire Mart member folks. They will come to us all weekend long. If you need something done, an oil change, tire change, some sort of service, they will make their way out here. You don't even have to go to them. Thank you to Southern Tire Mart here in Ogden. So here at the top of the leaderboard, we got a 31.33, a 31.70, and a 31.72. That's 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. Yep, right after the open no handicap, we will figure out our teams and who's going to the rodeo. Hand out our vests, the passes, get that solidified, and then we'll get right into our Pro-Am Nov. All right, we're set. Nikki, Wade, Buck, flags up. 1, cattle number 1. On deck, team number 20, Cody Ward, Matt Lane, Callie Brookshire in the hole. Team 21, Cash Van Tassel, Wade Adams, Patrick Bray. Cattle change on 7 on this herd. Cattle change on 7 on this herd, cattle crew. Changing after 7. Got ourselves another one. Got it. 37.82. Going to be a 37.82. Team 20 now. Cody Ward, Matt Lane, Callie Berkshire next to go. Cody, Matt, Callie. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. On deck, team number 21, Cash Van Tassel, Wade Adams, Patrick Bray, and the whole team 22, Tates Ganga, Tanner Ruby, and Joel Lesh. Nice save on the line, keeping the run alive. Right now, we got 11 on the board, looking to fill out our top 13. Only 6 teams yet to go. Unfortunately, going to be a no time. Going to be a no time for Team 20. And that'll take us down now to Team 21. Cash Van Tassel, Wade Adams, and Patrick Braid next to go. Again, thank you to some of our great national sponsors here at the USTPA. Thank you to Rayco Builders, Cubit Hay Company, Visit Cheyenne, Boot Barn. A lot of fantastic folks that we get the chance to work with to help keep this sport rolling and growing year in and year out. Cubit Hay, Rayco Builders, Boot Barn, Visit Cheyenne, just to name a few. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. On deck, team member 22, Tates Ganga, Tanner Ruby, Joel Lesh, and the whole team 23, Samantha Smith, Nikki Sajoni, and Ryan Smith. Good save right there. Right now, we still have 2 holes to fill before we have a cutoff. Oh. And they're going to make a run down the front line. Going to be a no time. Team 22 now takes us down to Tates Ganga. Tanner Ruby, Joel Lesh is next. We're bringing back our top 13. Right now we've got 11 with only 4 teams left to go to solidify round number 2. Colorado, Canada, and Oklahoma comes to the line. Flags up. 9-9, kettle number 9. Look at this. Nice work right there, sorting those few out. Looking to get our 12th team on the board. Just got to finish. Here they come. There it is. 32-33. Going to be a 32-33 for Skanga, Ruby, and Lesh. That'll put them in the number 4 spot. That's your new number 4 team as we go down the line now to Team 23. Samantha Smith, Nikki Sajoni, Ryan Smith. Down to our final 3 teams of round number 1. Flags up. 6-6, kettle number 6. Another great save on the line right there from Ryan Smith, keeping this run alive as Sam hits the herd. Still need another team before we have ourselves a cutoff. Oh, 3 cows going to get bombed right here. Going to be a no time, going to be a no time. Well, 2 teams to go. Still looking to fill out our final 13 spot for round number 2. So between these next 2 teams, I am sure we'll have a qualified run. Fill out that top 13 to come back for round number 2 as we go down now to Tanner Ruby, Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, our next team to go. Just a quick reminder, folks, if you were in the rodeo last night, please make sure to bring your vests down to the announcer stand. If you were in the rodeo last night, please make sure to bring your vest down to the announcer stand. All right, flags up. 7-7, cattle number 7. On deck, Cash Van Tassel, Tate Skanga, Cody Ward, and that'll do it for round 1. Oh, man, just by half a cow, going to cross the line and be a no time, going to be a no time. All right, that takes us down to our final team in round number 1. Any qualified run will get them into round number 2. This is Cash Van Tassel, Tate Skanga, and Cody Ward. Colorado, and Utah come to the line. All right, here it is. Flags up. 4-4, cattle number 4. After this team, cattle crew, you'll swap out the cattle. After this team, you'll swap out the cattle. All they need is a qualified run to get into round number 2. But there is a lot of fast runs, and unfortunately the 0 cow is going to make their way through. That means we're bringing back their top 12. So if you had a qualified run in round number 1, you're coming back to do it again. So give us a moment. We'll get round number 2 set up, printed off, and ready to go here in round number 2 of our Open No Handicap. And again, since this is our first class of the weekend, just a reminder, the rodeo format is slightly different. We do all 3 rounds, go through the whole top 10. The top 4 teams will know what team they're on, what order they hit the arena tonight, but it is a clean slate when you go to the rodeo. After the rodeo does start, a clean slate between those top 4 teams. All right, so as we get ready for round number 2, the first team out will be Tate Skanga, Tanner Ruby, Joel Lesh. Second team out is Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, Buck Matthews. Third team out, Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, and Ryan Smith will be the first 3 teams to get us going. So changing cattle after 6, So get the cattle settled. Tate Skanga, Tanner Ruby, Joel Lesh. Pro-Am Nov, Youth Riders, number 6, Beginner Riders, get your names on the sign-up sheets. We're getting closer to the Pro-Am Nov. Remember the Pro-Am Nov, the top 4 teams they will go right on to the bracket. And a chance of that $7,500 bonus and an opportunity to be in the rodeo and be your Utah Team Pinning Cup Gold Cup champion. Tate Skanga, Tanner Ruby, Joel Lesh. This team right here has got a fantastic opportunity to make it to the rodeo and be that Gold Cup champion as we get ready to get started here with round number 2. You can see the bracket down here by the sign-up sheets. So after this class, the top 4 teams will start to be able to put their names in and fill out where they're going to be on the bracket. If you weren't here last year, didn't have the opportunity to be a part of the head-to-head process and work the way through that bracket, it was as fun as it gets. Energy level in the building got awfully high. The intensity each and every run was awfully fun to be a part of. Looking forward to start filling out that bracket and see who's going to be going head-to-head. All right, round number 2. Here we go. Flags up. 7-7, cattle number 7. On deck will be team number 2, Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, Buck Matthews, and the whole team number 3, Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, and Ryan Smith. Nice pickup on the wall. Joel Lesh back hits the herd. Got the Brockle face, Hereford dialed in, and we are off and running down the middle. Our first team out in round number 2, looking to set the pace early on. We're bringing back our top 10 for round number 3. And there it is, a 40.08 to get things started. 40.08 here in this round. Going to give a total of 72.41, 72.41. That's awfully fast. Here to start things off, I would, without question, I imagine we'll see that team in the top 10. Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, Buck Matthews coming in with a 37.82. Flags up. 6-6, kettle number 6. On deck, team 3, Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, Ryan Smith, and the whole team 4, David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby. Look at this. Could be the fastest run of the day so far if they can finish. Looking good. There's 1, 2, and 3. How about a 28.36? 28.36, your fastest time of the day, is brought to you by Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, and Buck Matthews. That's going to give them a total now of a 66.18. That is smoking fast here in the average. Averaging 33.09 right now between round 1 and round 2. They're looking real good right now, so they're going to go to the top of the leaderboard by a 6-second margin. As we work our way down now to Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, and Ryan Smith, coming in with a 41.94. Flags up. 9-9, cattle number 9. On deck, team number 4, David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby. As we're bringing back our top 10 out of 12. So far, 2 teams out, 2 teams on the board. This could get awfully tough depending on how some of these runs play out. And look at Ryan Smith go to work, pulls out that third and final cow. We're headed to the pin. Got to be faster than 60 seconds. Here they come. We're rolling around the wing. Got it in there just in time at a 56.83. 56.83. That's going to give them a total of 98.77, but more importantly, they are on the board with an opportunity to make their way back inside the top 10 as we go down to team number 4 now. David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby. David, Cody, Tanner. Flags up. 0-0, kettle number 0. On deck, team number 5, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, Joel Lesh in the hold. Team number 6, Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, and Tanner Ruby. Here they come. Looking to have another one. And we're going to get it done at a 52.91. 52.91. Going to give them a total of 87.86, and they are now on the board. 4 teams out, 4 teams on the board. This is looking awfully good here in round number 2 as we get ready to go with Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, and Joel Lesh. Team is coming in with a 31-33. 31-33. This is your number 1 team from round 1. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. On deck will be team number 6, Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, Tanner Ruby. Then we'll have a cattle change. Cattle crew, we're 2 teams away from a cattle change. So after the open no handicap, we'll go to the Pro-Am Nov. For any of you novice or amateur riders out there, fantastic opportunity to ride with some of the very best. So get your names on the list. I'm telling you, there's no better way to learn than be right there alongside these top riders inside the arena. And we're rolling. Come on. Looking for that red cow, and we got her in a 35-21. So your number 1 team coming into the round is going to put together another big-time run. Going to give them a total of 66.54. So they're going to move to the number 2 spot, but by less than a second. So we go to team number 6, Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, Tanner Ruby. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. On deck, team number 7, Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw in the hole. Team number 8, Joel Lesh, Callie Brookshire, Ron Smith. Those will be the first 2 teams after the cattle change. This is our final team on this herd of cattle. Looking to get 6 for 6 to start out round number 2. Nice save. They work through the herd, and we're headed back. Now, remember, this team's coming in with a 31-70. They were your second fastest team in round 1 and looking to do it again in round 2 with a 34.97. Things are getting awfully tied up at the top now, looking to go inside the top 10. That's going to give them a 66.67. So listen to this, folks, right here. Teams 1, 2, and 3, 66.18, 66.54, and now a 66.67. 1, 2, and 3 are less than a half a second apart from each other. But Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, Buck Matthews still sitting in the number 1 spot. Cattle change, please, cattle change. All right, so we're going to swap out the cattle. Yes, we're swapping out the cattle. And then our final 6 in round 2 will solidify the top 10 that are coming back. So just like that, we had 12 total teams come back. 6 teams already out, 6 teams already on the board. So as you could see, these open riders really getting tough. Competition level just went up a whole bunch, a few different notches, if you know what I'm talking about. Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw getting ready to go. Teams coming in with a 35.03. Again, thank you so much to all of our great partners like Apex Next Evolution, Todd J. Salary, Blazin' Boss, and Southern Tire Mart, our 4 teams represented in the rodeo. Today is brought to you by Southern Tire Mart of Ogden. They will make their way out here. If you need an oil change, a tire service, they will come to you. So make sure to call Southern Tire Mart of Ogden. Fantastic group of people. Thank you to Southern Tire Mart. Only 6 teams left to go to figure out our top 10. Here, the open, no handicap. We're going to get one step closer to figuring out our top 4. That'll be going down to Salt Lake to compete in the rodeo here tonight. So as we work through these herds, making sure to get them settled, working through each and every one of them as they come through here. Here to start off our weekend here on day number 1, essentially, here in Ogden. Had 4 teams last night in the rodeo. Looking to bring back 4 more here tonight. Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw, our next team to go, coming in with a 35.03. Remember, folks, we were 6 for 6 in the first set. Flags up. 4-4, cattle number 4. On deck, team number 8, Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, Ryan Smith, and the whole team 9, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Ganga. Oh, man, we're starting things off pretty fast right here. Louis Sajoni's already got his sights on the next one. Samantha Smith holds back the herd, and we're headed to the pin. They're coming in with a 35.03. They had some ground to make up on the rest of the pack, and that's exactly what they're going to do with a 25.72. 25.72, and just like that, Sajoni, Henshaw, and Smith have the fastest run of the day. Going to put them in at a 60.75, and so now we've got ourselves a clear leader, and it is Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, and Rob Hanshaw with a 60.75. Big time move right there. That puts them in a strong position, getting ready to go into our top 10 and figuring out our top 4. Now we're going to go down to Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, or Ryan Smith, coming in with a 34.86. You want to talk about being able to gain some ground. This team right here absolutely can do that as well. But a 25.72 from Sajoni, Smith, and Hanshaw really changes things up right here inside round number 2. Lesh, Brookshire, Smith. Flags up. 1-1, cattle number 1. On deck, team 9, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Tate Ganga, and the whole team 10, Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews. We're headed your way. Got them pulled out. Folks, you are watching some big-time team pinning right here. We are looking to make it 8 for 8 qualified runs here in round number 2, and we're going to get it done with a 40-64. 40-64. So when it's all on the line, these riders have stepped up and not let a single cow past them, and we're going to have a 75-50, and we're one step closer to having a cutoff here to get inside our top 10 as we roll on down now to team number 9. This is going to be Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Ganga coming in with a 37.29. Folks, it's going to be a little bit warm here today, so make sure to head on over. Say hello to the good folks there at Apex Next Evolution. You're going to need to get yourself some of that pickup, maybe a little bit of tiger's blood, if you will. A little energy, a little hydration all at the same time. Fantastic product. with Apex Next Evolution. Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Tate Skanga. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. On deck, Team 10, Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews, and the whole Team 11. Matt Lane, Nicky Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw, we're coming your way. Another fast start right here for this team. And Louis got him, worked out on the wall. We are headed to the pin. The last team was a 25 and change. Can we do it again? And we are rolling in Ogden, Utah. How about a 26-77? 26-77, another big-time run for Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Skanga. That's going to put them in at a 64.06 and put them in the number 2 spot. And just like that, Louis Sajoni is now sitting 1 and 2. All right, and 4 as well as we go down now to team number 10, Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews next to go. Couple of Canadians and a Razorback come to the line. Flags up. 8-8, kettle number 8. On deck will be team number 11, Matt Lane, Nicky Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw, and the whole, Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, and Cody Ward. Can we make it 12 for 12? We might be able to do it, I'm telling you. Awfully tough right here in round number 2 of your open no handicap. And there we go. Got it. 27-86. 27-86. Now we are talking, how about a 65-64? They're going to be your new number 3 team. And we are now going to have a cutoff coming into our final 2 teams. So right now we've got 10 total qualified runs. That means your cutoff is a 98-77. This is your number 3 team coming back into the round. Matt Lane, Nicky Sajoni, Rob Hanshaw coming in with a 31-72. So any qualified run, and they will be inside the top 10 at the moment. Matt Lane, Nicky Sajoni, and Rob Hanshaw. All right, Ogden, we're 2 teams away from figuring out our first top 10 of the weekend. This team jumped out, was one of the fast times early on. They finished out number 3 in the round. Lane, Sajoni, Hanshaw, flags up. 7-7, kettle number 7. On deck, Brookshire, Lesh, and Ward. We're coming to you next. And Nicky Sajoni going to start things off awfully fast. Oh, and they're going to come across the line. Going to be a no time. That means it's come down to this. Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, and Cody Ward. This is a combination that you do not necessarily want to be breathing down your neck with an opportunity to get themselves back into the mix. They need a 58-14. A 58-14 will get them inside the top 10. So essentially a qualified run, 58-14. Callie Brookshire, Joel Lesh, Cody Ward. This is number 1, 2, and 4 in the world standings right now, as well as last year's world champion at the highest rating in Callie Brookshire. So here they come. Flags up. 6-6, kettle number 6. Your Southern Tire Mart Open, no handicap, is 1 team away from solidifying the first top 10 of the weekend and 1 step closer to figuring out the top 4 and who's going back to the rodeo in Salt Lake City here later tonight. This team right here needs a 58-14 to make it. And we're going to be a no time. So just like that, if you had a qualified run here in round number 2, you have made your way inside the top 10 and 1 step closer to being a part of the top 4, getting onto the bracket and making your way to the rodeo. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. So just a heads up, we will give the pros an opportunity to get their rides in for the Pro-Am NOV. We do have to hand out the vests, parking passes, and that sort of thing as well. So we'll be a little bit of time from the Open to the Pro-Am NOV. So Open riders, you do have a chance to get in the Pro-Am NOV. Our top 10, round number 3. So just a reminder, because this is the first class of the weekend, want to make sure everybody understands, is we have got the top 4 coming back. The top 4 coming back will go to the rodeo. We'll know which team they're on. We'll know which order they run in, but it is a clean slate once you get to the rodeo for round number 4. Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews will be our first team to go. Check, check. Riders, give me a second. We're going to make sure to do that. One moment. All right, so just to be clear, before we get started, I'm going to walk through this as now I just redrew random draw, so that was on me. Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, or Ryan Smith will get us started. Okay, so the top four here in this 10 will make their way to the rodeo. Whoever is in 4th place will be on Team Apex. Who's ever in 3rd will be on Blazing Boss. Whoever's in 2nd is on Todd Jays. Whoever's in 1st will be Southern Tire Mart. And then as far as order into the arena tonight, Apex will go in 1st, Blazing Boss in 2nd, Todd Jays in 3rd, and Southern Tire Mart will be the 4th team to enter. So the upside here, folks, the upside is if you're the fastest team, that means that you're going to be the 4th and final team to hit the herd tonight and know exactly what you need going into the rodeo. So that is the benefit of winning this top 10 right now. But it is a clean slate when we get to the rodeo. Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, or Ryan Smith coming in with a 75-50 will be our first team to go here in the top 10. We're not changing cattle, so this will all be on all 10 numbers on this one herd. We're just moments away. Getting things started here with our top 10. Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, or Ryan Smith going to be the first team to go. The final four is about to be solidified, and whose names are going to be written on our 32-team bracket. So remember, these 4 teams in this particular class not only will go to the rodeo tonight, but then will be added to the 32-team bracket and a chance to be back at the rodeo on Tuesday to be your Utah Team Pinning Cup champions and take home that beautiful cup here from Utah. Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, or Ryan Smith, 75-50 is what they're bringing to the table. All righty, flags up. 8, kettle number 8. On deck, Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Tate Skanga. Now the team's coming in with a 75-50, so they got a little bit of ground to make up. But this is not the team you want to keep the door cracked just a little bit, and they're showing you why right here. Here they come. Big time hurry. Last year's world champion. This year's number 1's going to bring him to the pin in a 27-75. 27-75, they had to have some big-time ground made up. They needed a big-time run, and just like that, they're going to put together a 27-75 for a total of 103-25 and set the pace in a big way. Going to put some pressure on those teams that are coming in that 60-second range. Joel Lesh, Callie Brooks, or Ryan Smith needed that run right there, and they stepped up and got it as we go down now to Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Tate Skanga. Let's get things rolling, Ogden. This is team pinning at its finest right here. Big time run in store. Patrick, Louis, Tate with a 64.06 coming in. Flags up. 4, kettle number 4. On deck will be team number 3, Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, Tanner Ruby. So they're coming in with a 64.06. You want to talk about saving one on a line. Big time move right there against the wall. Staying alive. Now we got them picked up down the middle. So just like that, we got another one in motion. They got a 64.06 coming in. One of the fastest teams coming into round number 3. Look at the work in the hole. Got it. 31.83. The 31.83 on top of that gives him a 95.89. That was another huge run when it mattered most from Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Skanga. Going to put them in the number 1 spot now with a 95.89, and we're going to roll on down the line now to Cash Van Tassel, Nikki Sajoni, Tanner Ruby. Coming in with a 66.67. So again, this is getting good. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. On deck will be team number 4, Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, and Joel Lesh. We cannot express to you how much is on the line right now. The top 4 teams in this top 10 are going to be able to get themselves a vest, head down to Salt Lake City to be in the rodeo on the biggest stage in Western sports. Great save on the line. They coming in with a 66.77, so they got themselves a chance, just looking to finish. And we got the Baldy. Picked up and headed north. Here they come. A qualified run will give them a chance with a lot of tough teams yet to go, but we're on the board with a 39.67. 39.67 for Van Tassel, Sajoni, and Ruby. It's going to give them a total now of 106.34. Going to put them in the number 3 spot right now with 7 teams to go. Louis Sajoni, Ryan Smith, Joel Lesh come to the line. Teams coming in with a 66.54. Great opportunity right here for a little bit more of the same. All right. Sajoni, Smith, Lesh. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. On deck, Team 5, Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews. Sort out the one count. Push back the other one. Look how they utilize the back of that wall to work through the herd. When they're right there in the center, now we just got to get them sorted off. And they got him. Here they come. Going to give themselves a chance. Got to finish strong, though, with as fast as this round has been so far. And there it is, a 40-36. So 40-36 is going to give them a 106.9. 106.90, going to put him in the number 4 spot. Tanner Ruby, David Ruby, Buck Matthews. They're coming in with a 65-64. Now, Buck Matthews had an awful lot of success here in this event last year. Looking to do it right here again. Make his way back to the rodeo here tonight. Ruby, Matthews comes to the line. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. On deck will be Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, Ryan Smith. We're about to have ourselves a cutoff. And going to be a no time. Takes us to team number 6 now. This is Rob Hanshaw, Patrick Bray, and Ryan Smith. They're coming in with a 98.77. So they're going to have to be extremely fast. On deck, David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby. Rob, Patrick, Ryan, next to go. Paying 3 holes. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. On deck, Team 7, David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby. Again, thank you so much to Big Sky Ranch Sorting, Boar's Head Dally, TJ's, John 316 Saddle Pads, some of the great partners here this weekend at the Days of 47 Rodeo, Utah Team Pitting Cup. Team had to be fast. Unfortunately, going to be a no time. They were going for it, though, but going to be a no time. Well, that means we still have our top 4. Our first 4 teams out all had 4 qualified runs, and now it is time as we come into the final 4 teams to go here in our top 10. David Ruby, Cody Ward, Tanner Ruby. They're coming in with an 87.86. So they're going to need to be 21 seconds or faster. They're going to need to be in that 21-second range. Right about 20 seconds. So look for this team to hit the herd awfully fast and be going for it. Flags up. Check that. Sorry about that, Cody. Flags up. 9-9, kettle number 9. On deck, teammate Nicky Sajoni, Wade Adams, Buck Matthews. We're coming your way. Nice move right there. Did you watch how number 2 in the world, Cody Ward, just pushed out that 9 and then cut back the other one? Unfortunately, going to be a no-time team. Going to be a no-time. They had to be fast. That was a fantastic move on the line, though, in the center, but unfortunately a no-time right there for that team. Well, We started out 4 for 4. The last 3, though, have all come down with no times as we go down now to team number 8. Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, and Buck Matthews going to be next to go. Team's coming in with a 66-18. So they have got a fantastic opportunity right here. They need to be in that 40-second range or better. 40 seconds is around the time they need to be 40 or better, and they are going to be inside the top 4 at the moment. Sajoni, Adams, Matthews, flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. On deck, Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw. Need to be in that 40-second range, well within their reach to get that done. We are awfully close to figuring out our top 4. Look at the double on the wall by Canada's Wade Adams. They had to be 40 seconds or faster. Now we are rolling around the wing, looking good, and got it just right. They needed to be 40. How about 30-40? 30-40. They are going to be looking awfully strong to come back to the rodeo with a 96-58. Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, and Buck Matthews looking awfully good with only 2 teams yet to go. They have just guaranteed themselves a spot in the rodeo. So Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, and Buck Matthews, get ready to get a vest. Louie, Samantha, Rob, this is your number 1 team after 2 rounds. Now making their way with a chance to be inside the top 4 and go to the rodeo here tonight. Louie Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw with a 60-75. 46 seconds or better. Flags up. 0-0, kettle number 0. Two huge runs. They had a massive run in round number 2. Nice save on the line. Samantha Smith putting in work now. That might have just saved themselves a huge opportunity and the chance of $7,500 bonus right there on the line, and we're headed to the pin. Your number 1 team coming into the top 10. And they are going to get it done in 31-03. 31-03. And just like that, we don't know where they're going to place, but Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, Rob Hanshaw, welcome. You are going to the rodeo in the number 1 spot at the moment with only 1 team left to go with a 91-78. 91-78. They're your new number 1 team by a 4-second margin. And Louis Sajoni is now 1-2. So he's guaranteed to come back with 2 different teams at the rodeo later tonight as we go to Tate's Ganga, Tanner Ruby, Joel Lesh. They're coming in with a 72-41. They're going to need to be 31-second range or better. Here we go. Flags up. 7-7. Kettle number 7. The cutoff to get inside the rodeo is 103.25. 103.25 is the total time for the number 4 team right now. Look at Canada's got a double. Joel Lesh back into the herd. Oh, man. They had to be 31 seconds, so they were pushing it. Unfortunately, going to be a no time. Give me a moment. Make sure that we have everything right before we announce our rodeo teams here tonight. All right, but that is going to do it for the top 10. Cattle crew, go ahead and change out the cattle. Cattle crew, go ahead and change out the cattle. All right, Ogden, are you ready to find out and be introduced to who's going to the rodeo on what team that they will be representing here tonight? So, hitting the herd first tonight, going into the arena first, on Team Apex, the green vests are going to be worn by none other than Joel Lesh, Kelly Brookshire, and Ryan Smith with a 103.25. Joel, Callie, and Ryan is Team Apex. Then, hitting the arena second, but coming back with the number 3 time with a 96.58, Nikki Sajoni, Wade Adams, and Buck Matthews is going to be Team Blazin' Boss. Team Blazin' Boss is Nikki, Wade, and Buck in the white vests. And then in the second place spot, so coming into the arena third here tonight on Team Todd Jays. Team Todd Jays is Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Skanga. Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, and Tate Skanga will be in the black vests. But your number one team coming back and going to be hitting the arena fourth and an opportunity to know exactly what they need to win the Open No Handicap. Louis Sajoni, Samantha Smith, and Rob Hanshaw is going to be Team Southern Tire Mart and your fourth and final team to hit the arena here tonight in the rodeo. So, folks, give us a moment. Let us get some of these things set and scored away. Give these open riders an opportunity to get their names in for the Pro-Am Nov, and we will draw the Pro-Am Nov and get started with round number 1 as soon as we can.
Hello, Team Penning competitors and fans. From riding arenas and custom machine sheds to 100,000 square foot manufacturing facility expansions and beautiful retail storefronts, Rayco Builders is ready to be your elite construction solution provider. Since 2009, we've gained a trusted reputation for our out-of-the-box approaches, down-to-earth advice, professional communication, and personal service. Across the country, Rayco Builders has helped farmers, commercial, retail, and industrial businesses expand their facilities with budget-focused facilities that exceed expectations. Whether you need a brand new space or want to grow your existing operations, rest assured we have the experience and team to get your project done right. Rayco approaches each project with commitment, authenticity, innovation, and integrity. Rayco Builders is proud to present the 2023 Elite Team Penning Finals, so visit raycobuilders.com/teampenning to see our projects and learn how to partner with us on your next build.
Hello, I am Tom Jurgens, president of Rayco Builders in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're in the business of providing general contracting and design build services for growing and expanding businesses. From 100,000 square foot expansions to beautiful retail storefronts and unique agricultural manufacturing builds, we have the track record and the know-how to tackle your business's growth and needs. With concrete, in-house design services, pre-engineered steel, and more, our experienced team takes on each project as it were their own. Contact us today to learn how we can partner on your growth and success.
Do you want the world of rodeo in the palm of your hand? Pull out your phones and point it at the screen now to download the Cowboy Channel Plus app. There is so much free content. You get all the latest news, highlights, standings, schedules, day sheets, and more. Follow the sport of rodeo like never before. Download the app and get breaking news, alerts, early access to tickets, and more sent straight to your phone for free. If it's happening in Western sports, it's happening on Cowboy Channel Plus.
Even though the whistle just blew, 8 seconds is up, we still got to ride. We still got to keep riding and make sure we get a good get off. Where do we reach with our hand?
The sky.
Towards the sky. Stay focused. All the time, right?
Rayco Builders, your start-to-finish source for the highest quality pre-engineered buildings, competitively priced and perfect for ag, commercial, industrial, equestrian, confinement, and more. If you can dream it, we can build it. Rayco Builders, also providing concrete service with an emphasis on quality. Foundations, footings, floors, parking lots, and sidewalks, our work will exceed your expectations. Delivering options, not just buildings. Contact Rayco Builders for your free quote today.
Looking through my child's eyes, I remember time creeping slowly. Now I feel it flying by. Time is our most precious commodity, and it passes us by far too quickly. Time can't be bought, but making the most of it is a choice. It's irreplaceable moments like this that stay with us forever. That's why we fly Leviate.
Whistle just blew, 8 seconds is up, we still got to ride. We still got to keep riding and make sure we get a good get off. Where do we reach with our hand?
The sky.
Towards the sky. Stay focused. All the time, right?
Hello, I am Tom Jurgens, president of Rayco Builders in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're in the business of providing general contracting and design build services for growing and expanding businesses. From 100,000 square foot expansions to beautiful retail storefronts and unique agricultural manufacturing builds, we have the track record and the know-how to tackle your business's growth and needs. With concrete, in-house design services, pre-engineered steel, and more, our experienced team takes on each project as it were their own. Contact us today to learn how we can partner on your growth and success.
The world of rodeo in the palm of your hand? Pull out your phones and point it at the screen now to download the Cowboy Channel Plus app. There is so much free content. You get all the latest news, highlights, standings, schedules, day sheets, and more. Follow the sport of rodeo like never before. Download the app and get breaking news, alerts, early access to tickets, and more sent straight to your phone for free. If it's happening in Western sports, it's happening on Cowboy Channel Plus.
USTPA action is back on Equus with all of the excitement and competition of world-class team pinning live from around the USA on the Equus Television Network.
Cut one out of the herd.
From elite qualifying to the World Finals, Equus Television brings every minute of live team pinning action to your smart TV and streaming live at equustelevision.net and catch encore presentations on demand. Watch USTPA action throughout the season on the Equus Television Network.
riding arenas and custom machine sheds to 100,000 square foot
My
manufacturing
name is
facility
Leah
expansions
Holhalter, and I am
and beautiful
the barn
retail
manager
storefronts,
and also the
Rayco
sales
Builders
and
is ready to be
marketing
your
manager at
elite
CW
construction
Elite
solution
Cow Horses.
provider.
We ride
Since
and
2009,
train,
we've gained
market,
a trusted
and sell
reputation
horses. We're
for
gonna start
out-of-the-box
breeding
approaches,
and raising and
down-to-earth
training up some
advice,
foals and some
professional
yearlings.
communication,
so we have
and
horses
personal
here
service.
in all age ranges.
Across the
It's
country, Rayco
important to
Builders has
start
helped
from the
farmers,
inside out
commercial,
on these
retail, and
horses
industrial
because the
businesses
inside
expand
helps the
their
outside
facilities
be
with
healthy.
budget-focused
The inside of the
facilities
horse is
that
where
exceed
the immune system
expectations.
starts in the
Whether you need a
digestive
brand new
tract, and if your
space or
horse
want to
doesn't
grow your
feel good
existing
on the
operations,
inside, they're not gonna
rest
perform
assured we
well
have the
on
experience and
outside.
team to get your project done right. Rayco
Wind
approaches
River
each project
Microbes
with
has
commitment,
changed
authenticity,
our equine
innovation, and
program.
integrity.
Typically in the
Rayco
fall,
Builders is
as we have
proud
the
to
weather
present the
changes, where it
2023
goes from
Elite
hot
Team
to
Penning
cold,
Finals.
and we have
So
the
visit
fronts coming from the north. Those weather
RaycoBuilders.com/teampenning
changes can
to
cause
see
your
our
horse
projects and learn
actually
how to
colic.
partner
In the
with
fall,
us
we
on your
always
next build.
had 1 or 2 gas colics, probably weather related. Since we started our horses on the Wind River Microbes formula daily, we have had no gas colics in the last couple of years. We haven't had any trouble with impacting colic. Our horses respond well to the daily dose of the Wind River Microbes formula, and they drink good, they eat good, so that's actually eliminated that issue. So it is just a testament to the healthcare and the prevention, and we've seen the results using the Wind River Microbes. Part of our routine maintenance in the horses
Hello,
is
I am
regular
Tom Jurgens,
deworming.
president
So
of
what
Rayco
that
Builders
does
in
is
Sioux
it's gonna
Falls, South
remove
Dakota. We're in the
parasites
business of
in the
providing
horse's
general
digestive
contracting
system
and
that
design
could
build
cause
services
harm.
for
The
growing and
ingredients
expanding
in the
businesses.
dewormer
From
do a
100,000 square foot
sufficient job
expansions
at
to
that,
beautiful
but in
retail
turn
storefronts
will
and
kill
unique
some of the good
agricultural
microbes
manufacturing
that are in
builds.
the horse's
We have the track
digestive
record and the
system.
know-how
Within the
to
next
tackle
day
your
after
business's
we
growth and
administer the
needs. With
dewormer
concrete,
orally, we
in-house
do a
design
drench
services,
dose of
pre-engineered
microbes for the
steel,
horses
and
to
more,
start
our
replacing
experienced
the good
team
bacteria
takes
we
on
might
each
have
project
lost.
as it were
In a
their
normal
own.
part of
Contact
healthcare
us
that we
today
need
to learn how we
If
can
you
partner
did
on
not
your growth and
replenish
success.
and replace
Do you
those
want the
microbes,
world of
we could
rodeo
run
in the
into
palm of
issues
your
like a
hand?
gas
Pull out
colic
your
or
phones
just
and
issues
point
with
it at the screen
digesting
now
their
to
feeds and
download
making
the
that
Cowboy
process
Channel Plus app.
efficient
There is
because they
so
don't
much
have the
free
microbes to
content.
help break down
You
that
get all the
food
latest
anymore.
news,
So we want to keep
highlights,
a
standings,
balanced
schedules, day
microbiome
sheets,
in
and
their
more.
gut.
Follow
I
the
grew up
sport of rodeo
with
like
horses
never
in
before.
my life ever
Download
since I
the
was a
app and
child.
get
I've
breaking
been
news,
riding,
alerts,
I've been
early
training,
access
I've
to
always
tickets,
been around
and more
horses.
sent
They
straight to your
become members
phone
of
for
our
free.
family.
If
Just
it's
the
happening
things
in
that they do
Western
for us,
sports,
the
it's happening
willingness.
on
So
Cowboy
I am
Channel
very
Plus.
passionate about the health and the well-being of the horses. I want to see them live a long, healthy life, and I want to do everything I can to prevent disease and just have them be happy and healthy and perform well. We ask a lot of the horses, and they're going to perform and do things they wouldn't do turned out in the pasture. They give us everything. We have horses that just have the biggest hearts, so we just want to do everything we can as good stewards.